Hi guys, Ashantin here, how are you? I am standing here in my spawn hut. I have found out that you can make blocks out of bamboo, and if you look at the roof blocks behind me, aren't they fantastic? Can you see the different texture on them? And they actually have a grey stripe as well. I mean, they're really fabulous things. I have also found out, let's just, oh, not that far, that far. I've also found out that the vines that grow in the forest can be sheared and will grow. So that means that we have some very pretty vines. Look at this, all the different colours, white as well. Over here, as you know, I have a fabulous bamboo farm, which is pretty spectacular and produces vast amounts of bamboo. I must say that I knew when I spawned into a bamboo place that it would be quite useful, a bamboo biome. I didn't quite realise how useful. All these woods have got ferns in, and of course with bamboo growing so quickly, you can make compost bins which produce a phenomenal amount of compost. This little corner here is my jute farm. This is where I put the bundles of jute to soak up the water. I have done a little bit of exploring, but not much, because there wasn't much interesting to the south of me. But I did find a spruce, I found silver birch, and I've also found acacia. However, thanks to watching MJ's videos, I saw how he used the hoe, so I've got a wheat farm here. And of course the thing about compost and having a compost farm is you don't have to grow rows and rows of things. You just use your compost and you get wheat. It's really good. So what else has been happening? Thanks to Dog's video, I found a bee and I looked up beehive, and of course I couldn't find out any recipe for making it. Of course what I need is an apiary, so thank you Dog for that. I have a presser here which is making honey, which is fantastic, but my bee seems to have stopped making stuff. Do I have to put something in here? I don't know how apiaries work. If anyone can give me any ideas, please let me know. That would be very helpful. This is wonderful stuff, this gneiss stairs. They start off like cobblestone and then they seem to amend. I have been going overboard with bags, so I have different bags for everything, which is very convenient. Which is perfect. And then what I have done also, let me find it. Oh yes, I found out how to make shelves. So I've made some cooking pots. I fished a name tag out, and I know that I can make bone meal out of these fossils. But nonetheless, I have them on a shelf. I have started a mine deep underground, and I have to say that the number of caves and monsters and everything I've had to fight off, just getting redstone, has been quite a task. This is a pottery. As you know, I love flowers, so was I ever not going to make flower pots? And then in here, where's my atlas? Okay. Where would I... Ah, there it is. So I have made one of these antique atlas, which is fantastic. And if we click on it, you can see that I'm here. I have actually gone across to here and I found one of those huge trees that MJ found. I've been across to here, which is where I got the acacia from. But I'm going to go on a little bit of an explore. These things here are very confusing. because they are actually sea, but even though they're water and sea, they look as if they might be an island when they're not. And the other thing I found about them is these areas glow in the dark at night. They've got plants under here that glow. But there doesn't seem to be, I mean, this is, I think, scrubland. I've had a little look past this lake here, and this is hideous scrubland that is absolutely full of, what's it called? Quicksand. And because some of this stuff is quite close to where I am, if I come across it, I have been digging it up. I'd hoped it might make glass or sandstone or something like that, but this stuff is apparently completely and utterly useless. I don't think it does anything, so just have to leave it. Alright, so that's all where I've got to. In here I have a slight problem because I was doing really well on making these beautiful blocks, and some of them are beautiful. This giant timber is a particularly attractive block. What have I done with it? Put it in the wrong place. Let me show you. Isn't that pretty? Look at this. And many of the bamboo have this pattern on top and then this wonderful pattern around the sides. I can just see that those of us who are builders are going to love it. However, I was able to make, let me get some bamboo canes out, fence and gateposts and everything with the bamboo, you can see, and stairs as well. But I seem to have lost the ability. It'll work now. No. See, it's not making anything. And I don't know why. I don't know whether there's anything here that's different. But certainly this is not making bamboo anymore. And I can't understand why a recipe area is now not working. So again, if anybody knows, please help me. It would be much appreciated. I'm going to put that in there. I have a few arrows from fighting with skeletons. But most of this is very straightforward stuff that I've just picked up and sorted out. My little farms are going well. I'm building up a huge, and you can see I have been making honeycomb and beeswax. I found a lot of salt, but I'm not sure why it stopped working. Do I have to feed the bee? And if so, with what? So on that rather mystifying note, guys, looking out across my very pretty bay, I'm going to love you and leave you and say bye-bye.